All right. Hello, Virgos. This reading is for you. And hello to anyone who's not a Virgo and might be cross watching or just watching to watch or, you know, any other placements in your birth chart that might have Virgo in it. Welcome. So I got a song for you guys. It's She Ain't You by Chris Brown. If you're not familiar with the song, it's basically someone trying to move on, but like they can't really get into their new relationship because they're still thinking about the old one. Or at least the person that was in the old one. Yeah. So I pre-pulled some cards. I'm using the vice versa tarot. All right. So to start off here, we got the, what is that? Okay. We got the 9 of Wands in reverse, and to further explain that is the 2 of Pentacles, and it came out sideways. So in this particular deck, just to show you the card here, this did come out in reverse, and she's like inviting the wounded warrior into her dark cave, and yeah, so it's in the reverse. So right away I'm getting somebody's not giving it up, or they're just not having, you know, they're not doing the deed. They're not inviting anyone to do the deed with them, or they just don't have anyone. Like they're celibate. And it's not because we'll come back to clarify. And to further explain that is the 2 of Pentacles, and I feel like they're having a hard time balancing this energy out. Like it's an extreme. That's what I'm hearing. It's an extreme. So I'm getting somebody's been celibate for a while. And see all this water behind this person juggling here. It's just like calm, steady waters. I heard unleash the floodgates. I'm getting some funny thoughts in my head. I don't know if you call it funny. But I'm getting some messages about doing it, and yeah, somebody's an undercover freak. We'll just say that. I mean, it's not really that they're undercover, they just ain't doing it, so you know, ain't nothing to hide. Interesting. So then the next card we got here is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and to further explain that is the High Priestess in the reverse. And just to show you in the upright here, he's actually on a unicorn, and he's holding a torch in his daylight, so it's obviously symbolic. This person, with it being in reverse though, I feel like It's like there's no passion. There's no imagination. Maybe this person is single. Maybe. I mean, it would make kind of sense. Maybe, maybe this she ain't you vibe that's coming in isn't Virgo. It's like, you know, maybe it's an ex thinking about Virgo. And Virgo's clearly over here just doing other things, and it's not engaging in naughty times with other participants. So with the High Priestess in reverse, again, I'm getting like this rejection type of vibe, because, you know, with the High Priestess, the High Priestess is kind of, well, it's like the Hierophant's counterpart, and it's the feminine version, where she's the keeper of secret knowledge and you're the initiate, because the card's perspective is like you're looking at her and you've entered her temple. So there's no entering of her temple with it being in the reverse. She's not sharing any of her secret knowledge with you. You're just like, it's like completely blocked. Yeah, there's not, and like, you know, knights are messengers and come with messages. So blocked again. I'm hearing blocked. Somebody is blocked. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the person that is thinking about Virgo, that's no longer with Virgo. And then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. And to further explain, that is the Six of Cups in the upright. So the Two of Cups here, show you in the upright, she's sitting on a rock formation there out in the low tide of the water. Again, there's that calm water just everywhere. So just to touch on the water, water is talking about emotions, and in both of these cards that are showing the water, and this card actually also has some water too. It's hard to tell, but I know that this is the vice versa deck. So there's the bridge, and there's actually water under here, and this is the other side. That's the bridge that they're looking at there, but it's zoomed out a little bit. This, I feel like, is talking about Virgo. And, well, obviously it's Virgo reading, but like, I feel like there's like two people in this reading, and it's like somebody that's thinking about Virgo, that is reminiscing about what they had with Virgo and no longer has, and then this is what Virgo's doing while that person's reminiscing about Virgo, which is not like this. I think this is saying Virgo's single AF, and there's no like tumultuous, that's the word, emotions happening. Like, it's even kill. Like, there's no highs, there's no lows. It's just like calm. And there's just no sunshine here either. This is like cloudy, dark, cloudy, and the moon's out, and it's in the reverse. So I heard the word meditate. I don't really know why though. With the Two of Swords being in the reverse, I feel like it's not that a choice needs to be made. It's Oh, let me think about these last two cards here. Because this particular Six of Cups is a little different. Because this one is talking about two young lovers that are just having a fun day. And the young lovers have now disappeared in the night. And a father here is looking out for one of those kids, like, what the hell are y'all doing? It's late. Time to go home. Time to come home. Okay. So I'm hearing like Virgo is hermiting. That's what it is. Because the Two of Swords is in the reverse, I don't feel like it's a choice that needs to be made. I feel like this is what you're choosing to do. And I don't feel like Virgo's one of these young people that's out frolicking in a new love situation. I feel like Virgo is this concerned parent looking out for their kid, like, where's my kid? They're actively choosing to kind of like focus on their home life and their home situation, like their home base, like not going out and involving other people, really. Like, not friends, not really, I mean, yes, family, but immediate family. Just like kind of keep it real simple. It's very interesting reading. What cards do I want to use to... Okay. I'm going to use Zombie Tarot. I don't know what my problem is. These are already pre-shuffled here. Let's get a little further explanation. Jeez, all these. Okay. So for these cards here, we got the Ten of Cups. We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Again, no boning. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. And it's like with the Ten of Cups here, it's like focusing on your home life, and it's good. Like you have everything you could need and want. Be mindful of the zombies in the water. Yeah, it's like the world is falling apart around them, and they're completely fine. Boy, I know I can definitely resonate with that. And it's like, okay, so they're having a hard time. Right, they're having a hard time finding a balance between like this part of a person's life is obviously also important. Like you can't cut off one part of your life and expect there not to be an imbalance. Like you have to make up for it in some way, shape, or form. So what you're doing to make up for it is really just focusing on what it is that makes you happy. And who wouldn't want the fucking Ten of Cups? Like Ten of Cups is happy life, happy home, happy family. They're on a fucking beautiful paradise island. Like everything's perfect. You're safe. All your loved ones are safe. Any danger is far away from you. It's very serene and idyllic. I just heard right now is not the time for this energy. Like there'll be a time for that. And it's interesting that the eight of Pentacles came out in the reverse, because it's like obviously Virgos are hard and dedicated workers, and they really just throw themselves into whatever project they're working on. So usually Virgos are about their money, and I think as far as like a love energy goes, what's important to Virgo right now is their home and their family life, and not really worried about a job or a relationship. Or it's not really that you're worried about a job. It's like you don't really have to work at that. Okay. All right, so we'll go on to, let me just move these over a little bit here. Go on to these next cards here. Can you please tell me more about the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse, please? The Ace of Swords in the upright. Well, this is a new beginning, and I heard awakening. Hold on, let me just look at this card. Does it say on that knife? For the zombie hunter. You can only read it when it's upside down. It says for the zombie hunter. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, so I'll just talk about it. I've been seeing this thing a lot on social media platforms where they talk about, apparently guys think about ancient Rome often, and some guys think about Star Wars often, obviously. And then I heard one today that was like, what's the girl version of thinking about Rome all the time? And somebody came on and said, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, it's the zombie apocalypse. And I swear, like all the time, like just for no reason at all, I'll just be like thinking like, oh, we got this screen doors, glass sliding door, and I'm just like, man, that would not be good for a zombie apocalypse. That is not a good door for a zombie apocalypse. And I'd be at work, and I work, like in a warehouse-esque place, and I'm like, yeah, this would be a good place to ride out the zombie apocalypse. Like, we have so many supplies, and there's like so many like hiding places, and like so many like dangerous tools and that we can make into weapons and stuff like that. I just thought that was funny. And on this knife here, it says for the zombie hunter, and it's the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is all about like truth. And that's like almost a machete-sized knife, man. You could do some like serious damage with that. So this isn't like a clean-cut truth. This is like the messy truth. And it's not pretty. But it's needed. It's necessary. So with that coming out to further explain these two cards, I feel like this no knocking the boots thing was needed, and it was necessary, and it's bringing a clarity to you that is just like brutally honest, and it's kind of refreshing because it's like it's like one less thing you have to worry about. Like, ew, relationships, ew, is this person being honest and faithful, and are they cheating on me, and you know, just baggage city. And you don't have that. And the reason why I say baggage city is because the song that came up is She Ain't You. The words in the song, I'm trying to think of like the vibe. I can only like think of the vibe. I can't think of like any words right now other than the refrain. I'm about to sit here and like sing it out in my head. Well, yeah, okay, so there's just one part where it says, I think I'm gonna let her go. I think I'm gonna let her go. I can't leave you alone. I think I'm gonna let her go. I can't leave you alone. So it's like in the song, he's talking about basically seeing two women at the same time. And I was trying to get this done before my son came home, but what the hell? Sorry. Hang on a second, y'all. What is that? Do you need to use the bathroom or anything? No. Okay, can you close my door? Okay. I'm just recording a reading. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, in the song he's talking about basically being with two chicks at the same time, and all the while he's still thinking about and obsessing about this one chick. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're obsessing and thinking about this other chick while you're with this other chick when you could be with the one you're thinking about. But that's not good enough for you, is it? It's just like, it's such an awful thing to do. It's not like something, it's really not somebody that should be in any kind of relationship, to be honest. Because that person needs some serious self-reflection and evaluation to think about what he's got. I'm saying he because it's a guy that's singing the song. What he's got going on in his life that he just treats women like that probably are obsessed with him and in love with him, which is so sad and pathetic. So that's what I'm feeling like. Whatever Virgo is going through now, that they're celibate, was because they're just like so over being in shitty relationship after shitty relationship after shitty relationship. And Virgos don't take relationships lightly, whether it be friendships or romantic relationships or your job, like the relationship that you have with, like, you know, your work performance and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this was needed. This long break, apparently, because it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Okay, what about the last two cards here? The Two of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. Please tell me more about these two cards. All right, you gonna give me a card or what? You gonna give me a freaking card? Seriously. Just give me one. Thank you. Goodness. The Tower card in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting a couple messages with this. So like this like hermiting mode, which that's so Virgo. Just like worrying about home and home life and really not going out and just kind of staying home, and like that's your domain. That's what I meant by hermiting. Is so Virgo. I think you're trying to do this, you're focusing your energy on that to avoid a tower. Avoid a tower. And I feel like whatever this past relationship that's coming up, that's lingering in this reading, is like you made the choice that you did to focus on what you're focusing on now, which is basically yourself and you and yours, and that's it, is because you knew there was a tower coming. It was absolutely inevitable that a tower was going to come, so that's why you did what you did. And I feel like Virgos are the ones who left this relationship. Maybe it was a situationship. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Okay. Final messages. I'm going to use this deck, another deck. Yeah, why not? Tarot Oscuro. I don't know how to say that. I don't even know if that's in English. My guess is it's not. Okay, advice / final messages, Spirit, for Virgo, for the single celibate Virgos out there that are resonating with this. They're resonating with somebody just all up in their aura and vibe. Somebody is like so up in their aura. Come on. Final messages. Whoa there. Holy wow. What is this? Interesting. Okay. There's a lot of cards that came out. We got the 9 of Wands that came out again. Got the green eye of envy. And the 3 of Cups in reverse. So these two came out together. Okay, so I'll read those together. And then what are these? We got the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So I got the 3 Cups in reverse, and the first thing that came to my head is third-party situations. And then I got, for this 9 of Wands, so it's interesting they came out kind of clumped together, because I feel like this is like, whoever this is that's tied to Virgo's energy is this energy, and then this is Virgo's energy. So this was somebody that was very obsessed with wealth and money and had their guard up all the time, and always really enjoyed like watching when they felt like whoever they were watching doesn't know they're watching them. I'm getting this is somebody that's definitely still keeping tabs on you, watching you all the time, probably all up in your social media, probably never comments on anything, but is watching. And I think with the three cups in reverse, it's like they know exactly what they did. But they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you. And it's just like not good. And they were always really secretive too, and really protective of showing their emotions or admitting that they even had emotions for you. And when they did, they tried to downplay it. Yeah. So then these cards over here, we have the Ten of Swords. In this particular Ten of Swords, it's like all up in stabbing their brain. And that's like definitely like Virgos tend to overthink. And I feel like that was a way for this person to trying to keep Virgo in check was by like kind of fucking with their head. Because Virgos are already, overthinking everything, every little detail. Probably was like, oh, was it something I did? Was it something like, did I not do this right? Or did I not do this good enough? Or like mental torture. That's what I'm hearing. Mental anguish. And what that brought out in Virgo was this low vibrational Queen of Wands that was coming in hot. Well, okay, I lie. It wasn't coming in hot. It was slow. It was a slow process for Virgo to get to that point. It was a very slow process because it got to the Ten of Swords. Like, it got to the point where Virgo couldn't take it anymore. And Virgo's like, I don't need this shit. I don't need anyone. I don't need anything. Like, and the Queen of Wands is intuitive. So like with that being in the reverse, it was like she knew all the bad things that she was overthinking were real, they were true, and it was just bad. And the water here is not calm. But I think with it being in reverse is by the time Virgo got to this point, it was like no emotion there. It was calculated. It was just, this is what it is now, and that's it. I'm done. It's funny how I'm asking for advice, but it's like continuing telling the story. That's the advice y'all got for Virgo. You just, I mean, I'm not doing all that. We'll look at this. What is this card? The King of Cups in reverse. Okay. What is that, like a firefish? There's like fish in the air. Okay, so I put it underneath this and I didn't even like really think about that. And it's the King of Cups. So I'm thinking this is probably talking about a water sign. Obviously a very low vibrational water sign. Somebody that is cut off from their emotions, which I already talked about that. Okay, well, it ain't trying to give you no advice, Virgo. It is really not trying to give you no damn advice. Don't I have another deck over here? You know what? I'm gonna see what happens. Because this is an uplift. This is like a fun deck. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. About to feast, like... Well, I mean, you already got the 10 of Cups here. Of course, 9 of Cups is coming up. Okay, you know what? That's the advice right there. You already have the 10 of Cups. What's the advice? I don't need more cards to tell you the advice. Because what you're struggling with right now is this balance. And I think it's great that you got your home life in order. Got your home life in order. You got your family in order. You got everything going good for you at home. You're not distracted by a bad relationship. And you're not distracted by a job that you can't stand. You need to get out of your house. You need to go out and do some things with your friends. Not saying you need to go out if you're single and you're not trying to be in a relationship. I'm not saying you need to go out there and start dating, but you need to put yourself out into the world because the world needs you, Virgo. The world wants to experience you, and you gotta put your shine on other people too. So they can know what it is to be in your wonderful presence, Virgo. I believe that is the advice. Put yourself out there in some way, shape, or form, whether it be, you know, if you're not really into like going places, you know, maybe money's tight or something. You can put yourself out there into the world in other ways. I mean, social media is an example. I don't know, you can join a book club and like make friends that way. Like, yeah. And Virgos are also very creative, so it never has to be one particular way, but I feel like that's like the advice here. Or that's the thing that in this reading anyway that you need improvement on is this finding balance with that. Let me just see what it says here with this card for the balance. The Knight of Swords again in the reverse. Okay, take your time. Don't rush into it. Especially if you do meet somebody that's new that you like, whether it be a friend situation or a romantic situation, or if you find a new job, like, you know, take your time, ease into it. Don't, what's that, candy corn on, what the fuck is he on? That's so weird. The best way to find a balance in a situation that, especially one that's not familiar to you, is to fully get a feel for it and wrap your head around it and slowly go into it. There's no reason to just like jump into anything, and Virgos aren't going to do that anyway, because Virgos are very practical, and they're not going to, and they're responsible, and they're grounded, so they're not going to do something. It's not comfortable for them to just jump into situations like that anyway. And in the process of taking your time, that's when you learn. That's when you gather your information and learn the tricks of the trade, or learn more about the person, and learn like what they don't like, and what you like about them and what you don't like about them. You know, take your time, because I feel like the next adventure that you really get into is like the real one. It's like all this other stuff that you did, that you went through, was like in preparation for this thing that's coming up. And you already avoided the tower by making the choice that you did, which was to focus on your home, focus on yourself, focus on the things that were really important to you. Focusing on your home also could be like focusing on like things that you always did in the past, but you kind of like didn't have time or energy to focus on when you were in this weird relationship with this stalker person. So like if you were always like you always were into art or something, and then you stopped really doing art, for an example, you found your way back to it. So good job, Virgo. Keep up the awesomeness. And just remember, when you work on yourself and you focus on you, the world around you is a mirror. It's a reflection. So this is the Fool card on the bottom. It's going to give you back. It's a mirror, so it's going to show you more of what you are. So this is great. That's kind of like the foundation of where you're going from. And keep working on you, keep doing what it is that makes you happy, and just don't work too hard where you're overworking yourself and you're finding it hard to sleep, because you're just so obsessed with maybe a new project you're working on, or you know, you got a new broom or mop or something, and you're just like excited to use it or something. I don't know. I'm joking, but I'm not joking, because Virgos. Yeah, so that's my reading. That's what I have for you, and I really hope you got something out of it, Virgos. And any non-Virgos out there watching, maybe a Cancer, thank you for stopping by my channel, and I hope you got something out of it. If you liked it, please like my videos. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. I've been feeling called to do some like readings lately, so that's what I've been doing. I do post a lot of art stuff on my channel as well, so I have fun stuff I post. Anyway, again, thank you, love you, bye.